Yes, once again, a very superior good morning and wishing you a very happy new year to all my charters. Today we are going to start with a very interesting, one more new technology. Just in my last lecture, people, I taught you something about virtualization. Yes, you know, people say yes. At least if you raise your hand, I will pray to God for your 10 marks extra for foundation exam. Sir, wait, I will call my every family members. Okay, thank you. Now, listen to me very carefully the which concept which I want to explain you the next one. Okay, let's begin our journey. Yes, people. Presume this. I have my friend, okay, and whose name is Mr. Rakesh. Okay. Yes, sir. Your close friend we know very well. Yes. Good morning, people. Now, everyone can see on the screen we have Mr. Rakesh. Just a minute. Okay. We have Mr. Rakesh. Now listen to me very carefully, the entire case study, people, because today's case study is going to play a vital role for understanding the technology which I am going to explain you. So stay tuned, stay connected for learning the new technology. Now, people, Mr. Rakesh wants to do research on cancer patients. Okay, he wants to do research on what, people? Cancer patients. Now, Mr. Rakesh is running a one NGO. He's running what, people? One NGO, non-profit organization, non-government organization. A very small organization is running. But he decided to have one most important thing. So, what is that? To have one NGO which can works perfectly for cancer research. Okay. Now, suppose Mr. Rakesh asked WHO, World Health Organization, to provide him with the data of cancer research patient. Okay. So he will get the data of cancer research, I mean to the patients of cancer, and exactly he can do the research. Agree till here? Okay, sir. Now, Mr. Rakesh is having Mr. Rakesh is having one of his own computer. People, just a minute. Okay, I will give the name as server. Okay, so Mr. Rakesh is possessing only one single computer. He requested WHO to please from the entire world allow me to get the data of cancer patient so that I can do research and I can bring some medicine or some sort of papers of explanation for this cancer patients. I can do something better in medical research. Agree, people? His vision is very nice. Yes, yeah, no? Say yes. Yes, sir. He wants to do something fantastic. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. And for this activity, people, even the WHO, World Health Organization, got ready to ask all the hospitals in the world to provide data to Mr. Rakesh. Agree? But people, when I taught you the last concept of virtualization, tell me, is it possible for Mr. Rakesh to process this much, a large amount of data which is coming from the every hospital of the world? No, sir. Can he store the entire data people at a one place? No, sir, he does not have the capability. Can he have a capability to process that much data in a short span of time? No, sir. So where he is lacking? Sir, he is lacking in number of processors. Number one, yes, processors are very less. Okay, sir. Second, you taught us, sir, RAM, space required to run the software. Remember? Yes, sir, he does not have that much RAM in one single PC. That probably that's the second issue. And third, sir, the major issue is of storage. He does not have even a good storage. Is my classes with me? Yes, yeah, no, say yes. Yes, sir. Now, very important question I want to ask you. Okay. Now, what Mr. Rakesh will do? What Mr. Rakesh will do when he find it out that there is a tremendous issue that I am getting the data of worldwide. but I can't process from my single computer. So Mr. Rakesh asked for the help from Mr. his friend, okay, Mr. Raga. Rakesh took the help of whom? Sir Raga. Okay, fantastic. Raga suggested to Mr. Rakesh to purchase supercomputer. To purchase what? Super computer. Okay, sir. Just a second. To purchase super computer. Who gave this idea? Sir, Mr. Raga. Okay. Now, the biggest problem, people, let me tell you, with supercomputer is that small person can't afford it under any condition. Even people, Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, does not purchase this supercomputer. Sir, he can't afford. No, he can afford, but the problem is that he don't want to buy because of personal reason or because of some technical reason. Sir, please tell us what is the technical reason which makes Jeff Bezos stop from buying this supercomputer. So let me tell you people. First of all, let me give you history about the supercomputer. In India, people, in India, we are having two supercomputers. Okay, both are manufactured at BHU, Banaras Hindu University. Over there, they are already prepared. The one which was there in the 1990s called as Shivai. You can search for this. Okay, they will do. And second is called as the right now recently in 2018 I think so created people called as Param Shivai. Okay, these are the main people given to our supercomputers which we have in India right now. People, what is the difference between supercomputer and a personal computer? Personal computer is one which you are using right now. Okay, so we know that that's called personal computer. Agree, people? Yes. In supercomputer, people, we are having thousands and thousands of processors. And say it has a multi-processors. It has what, people? Multi-processor. Agree? Yes, sir. Understood. The full form of BHU is Banaras Hindu University. Okay. They had created two supercomputers yet. Second thing, first is multi-purpose. Okay. But it can be used for single purpose at a time. Single purpose at a time. Understood? It means that it can do only one activity at a one time. Yes, my dear student. But you know, people in India, for the climate research, for the purpose of aerospace and others, for the purpose of nuclear weapons and others, for everything, people, we are using supercomputer. So supercomputer can be afforded by and can be kept by only and only governments. Private companies and others, they don't buy it. So reason first of all costly. Second, multi-processor, but do only one activity at a time. In your business, you want to do only one activity at a one time? No, sir. Thousands of activities are going. And what is the main benefit of our personal computer? In our computer, we have only one processor. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. You had also shown the image to us of processor. Remember? Yes, one processor, but people, it's a multitasking. What I said? It's a multitasking. Multiple data can be processed over here. Are you clear with this? Multiple activities can be done. So what is better? Personal computer or supercomputer? Sir, it depends upon the requirement. Agree, people? Yes. I hope the difference between personal computer and supercomputer is clear. Okay. Let me show you people the image also of supercomputer so that you will not feel that is something is missed by you. Okay. Okay, sir. See my target. This is how it looks like. Okay. This is the top 10 fastest computer in the world. Let's go over there. Wait. you will get something a superior knowledge over here. Yes. So this DARPA from USA, Fermi, it will appear with the image people. You can see this was developed by people, IBM. This is a supercomputer. Sir, where is the screen, sir? Where is the CPU? People, this is itself a CPU, okay? This is itself a storage. Sir, it more looks like a changing room of a, business. No people, not at all. Okay. You can take the next one. This is the supercomputer. Constantly and continuously, you can see all the supercomputers looks like this only. Sir, understood. Okay. Now, petaflops refers to speed at which they transmit the data. Okay. See this. Sir, we understood how supercomputer looks like. Are you clear with this, my charters? Yes, sir. Any doubt? No, sir. Any confusion? No, sir. Let's continue our journey for our concept. Okay. So, what does the supercomputer looks like? And sir, how much space is needed? How much space is needed for supercomputer? At least one tennis court. Sir, I thought to keep it in my home. No, 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 no. You require at least one tennis court. That much space is needed. Cooling facility and extraordinary needed people because it produces tremendous heat. Now, all these things, people, when you look, just look it towards Mr. Rakesh. Rakesh, the person who is running the NGO, for him, is this possible to use supercomputer? Yes, yeah, no, people tell me. Yes or no? For no, say two. For yes, say one on the screen. Sir, don't even expect, sir. He can't afford it. Okay. So Mr. Rakesh now started crying. Why he started crying? Because he wants to do research, but he can't do the research because of the resource problem. Do you agree with me? Yes. Now, I want to ask to you people. I want to ask my all future charters, those who are sharing the screen with me right now. Charter, if I want to ask you during the ideal time, sir, what do you mean by ideal time? Can you please tell us? People, like today, we are having the lecture from morning 8 o'clock to 11. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. If I ask you that after 11 o'clock till tomorrow's early morning lecture, whatever time it may be, presume it is 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Till that time, your computers will remain ideal only. You are not going to use your laptop. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes, sir. So, people, only the number of hours you are using, that is the actual usage of that device, and the number of hours you are not using that device. Can I say that for that many hours, your computer remains ideal? Yes, sir. For that many hours, our computer remains ideal. Now, I am giving you the assurity of security. I am giving you the assurity of security and with folded hands, requesting all my charters, can you please give me your laptop during the ideal time to process my data for this cancer research patient? Would you like to give me say yes or no? Yes, sir. One more thing I want to make it clear. I will not take that physically from you. Sir, physically you will not take. No, 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 no. It will be at your place only. Okay, sir. Only two things you have to do. How many things? Sir, two things. Number one, keep your laptop on. Keep your laptop on. And second thing, connect it. Keep it connected to internet. What two activities you have to do? Sir, we'll keep it our laptop on. And number two, sir, we'll keep it connected with the internet. Are you there with me, people, my charters? Say yes. Yes, sir. And in that scenario, people, are you ready to give me your laptop? To give me your desktop? Yes, sir. Take it. Hey, say na yes or no, yeah. At least respond. Ayo, so slow people. Okay. Suppose you all said yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I got laptop one. 1 minute. Serious people, presuming this, I got one laptop. I got PC number two. Okay, sir. I got third. Okay, sir. Third one. I got fourth. Okay, sir. I got fifth. Okay, sir. I got sixth one also. Okay, sir. I got seventh. Sir. Fifth, sixth, seventh. Yes. I got eighth one also. I got ninth. Again. Now, sir, keep it 10th also. Okay. You said I'll keep it 10th. Now, suppose people, the way 10 people got gathered and they says that, "Okay, Jigar Joshi, sir, please don't worry. During the ideal time, we are ready to give our ideal resources to be utilized by you so that you can get the work done of data processing from our computers. Possible? Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Okay. Sir, one more question, sir. What is that? Sir, all these 10 PCs will be connected to server. Yes, all my future chatters. This all 10 PCs will be connected to my server. Okay. Sir, is this 10 pieces are connected with each other? Yes, people. These 10 pieces are connected with each other also. Okay, sir. Now it looks like a sunflower lot, sir. Yes, all my dear student. We had just created this a very simple thing where people are ready to give you the money for utilizing your resources. So you will be paid for this also in certain cases. Okay, sir. Now, whenever this data will come, see these are people. Whatever I'm drawing, please concentrate on it very carefully. Yes, sir. See this. Whenever this worldwide data will come to people, this data will first come to server. This data will first come to server. Okay. Server will assign this data, suppose to PC2, because right now PC2 is free. So we ask PC2 to process this data. Done. After processing, data might be returned from PC2 to server, or else, suppose if further processing is needed, we can travel that data to PC3 or PC4 for further processing also. Sir, everything will be controlled from server only. Yes, whatever the data will come, people, that will first get traveled to where? Sir, server. Server will assign this PC certain job. Are you clear with this? Now tell me, people, if suppose I got 10 lakhs people, forget 10 lakhs people, okay? We'll take the example of more simple. Suppose if I got support of 1 lakh people, those who were ready, 1 lakh people, those who were ready to give me their ideal resources, to give me their ideal resources for processing. My question to all my chartered is very simple. Tell me, do I now have one CPU or I have a 1 lakh CPU? Sir, 1 lakh CPU. Agree? Do I have a one RAM now? RAM is also known as what? Sir, RAM is also known as memory. Do I have a one RAM people or at least a 1 lakh RAM? Sir, 1 lakh RAM, sir. Yes. Do I have people one processor now with me or I have 1 lakh processor with me? Sir, 1 lakh processor, you will have it with yourself. Agree, people? Yes, yes, sir. Now, very important one most important thing. Do I have a one storage only of my PC or I will get the storage in everyone's PC? Sir, everyone's PC. Can I say that I have a 1 lakh storage now? Yes. If everyone gives me, suppose only 100 GB storage in their PC. How much? Only 100 GB. 100 GB multiplied by 1 lakh. Sir, it's imagination goes out from our mind. That much data can be stored. Understood? Yes, sir. Now, if suppose people, I have these configurations with me. Okay, sir, what configuration? 1 lakh PC CPU, 1 lakh RAM, 1 lakh processor, and 1 lakh storage. My question to my chartered accountant is very simple. Do I require to buy supercomputer? No, sir. It is more super than supercomputer. Yes, my dear student, it's more super than supercomputer. And this technology is called as people. This technology is called as grid computing. It's called as what people? Grid computing. Understood? Agree? The tagline for this people grid computing, you have to remember, keep on adding small, keep on adding small to make it large. To make it large. What is the tagline of grid computing people? Keep on adding small and make it large. Understood? Yes, sir. We'll keep on adding small computers, people, and we make a very large network of computer, which is the substitute, which is the substitute of supercomputer, which is the substitute of what, people? Supercomputer. If you can't afford supercomputer, nothing to worry. Relax, people. Why, sir? How can I relax, sir? It's a supercomputer I need to buy. Don't buy. This grid computing will give you more power than your supercomputer also. Sir, so can we say that the Jeff Bezos Amazon company is using this grid computing? Yes, my dear charters. Even Jeff Bezos Amazon company is using this grid computing. Sir, can it be used for complex science and research engineering to be done? Yes, my dear student. It can be used by complex science and research engineering companies. Sir, can this technology be used in civil engineering to understand the shake table experiments? Yes, people, to understand the earthquake and earthquake related aspects, people. Civil engineers are also using grid computing. Sir, we are playing PUBG game. How many of you are the PUBG players? Please raise your hand. If you ever played PUBG, then please raise your hand. Sir, PUBG pro players are. Yes. If you had ever played PUBG, people, or Temple Run or any games, people, in which your previous data is getting stored. Okay, Clash of Clans or COC or others. Okay. Yes, sir. In that scenario, people, whatever your work is done, whatever the stages you had cleared, this data is required to be stored somewhere. So that application service provider, where he will store that data? So he will store the data by using grid computing. So what is the tagline of grid computing, sir? Keep on adding the small and make it large network. Am I very clear to all my charters? Have you understood this thing? Yes? Okay. One more question, people, I want to ask him. By looking towards this diagram, okay, by looking towards this diagram, I want to ask my chartered one question. Let's see who answers. And the one who will answer is eligible for Cadbury Gems. Okay, sir. Yes. Sir, when you will give it? When the face-to-face class will start, I will give it. Till that time, please record it in your books of account as credit to Digar. Okay. Listen, people. By looking towards this diagram, tell me what are the components. Components, you remember the components? So consist of, okay, this grid computing. If you want to run this grid computing, what all elements are supporting? Sir, first one, sir, by default, please write it down, sir. CPU. Yes, yeah, no? Thousands and thousands of CPU exist. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Number two, people, we are having memory also. Yes, sir, we are having memory also. Can I say RAM in bracket? Yes, sir, it's random access memory. Okay. Third one, people. Do we have one processor or multiple processor? Sir, multiple processor. Can I write it down processor as a one of the element over here? Yes, sir, by default. And it's a truth, sir. Fourth one, people. Very important one. Can I say that we are getting the storage in every PC? Yes, sir. But how, people, we will be able to send this data as well as we will get to receive this data? So with the help of internet, sir. So can I write it down the fifth component as connection? Sir, please write it down, connection. In bracket, I will mention as what? Internet connection. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. If internet is not available, people, listen to me very carefully, okay? If internet is not available with a good speed, then this would be difficult to use in grid computing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If speed of internet is not there, you can't send the data. you can't receive the data, and that makes the things little bit busy. Agree? Yes. Now, in this entire scenario, people, who wants to process the data? Sir, Mr. Rakesh wants to process the data. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Okay. So data will be processed according to my requirement or according to Mr. Rakesh requirement. Sir, according to Mr. Rakesh requirement. Agree. Then who will give me software for this? Myself or Rakesh? Sir, obviously Mr. Rakesh will give the software. So the six component people, you six component people would be software. Okay, software and license. Now, very important question comes in your mind, sir. Why license word is used? So let me tell you very clearly, my future charters, that none of the companies sell software. They only just give you rights of using the software. What I said, people, you can never buy software. You can only purchase rights from the developer that can I use this software, yes or no. And when he's giving with proper terms and conditions, and that is given as a license. Are you clear with this? Understood? Sir, not understood. Can you please give me one more example? Suppose people, you are having a one large property, okay, presumed of 100 acre, 100 acre land you have, okay. You drive car over there. Anytime RTO officer will come and will ask you license. No, sir. In my premises, if I'm driving, they never come and they can't ask because it's my property. Whatever I want to do, I can do. Yes, people. But if you're going on the government road, then sir, they ask for the driving license. It means it is a limited permission given by the government to you to drive your vehicle on the road. That is a license. License means limited use of limited available rights for use. Limited available right to use, and that's called what? License. So my chartered, please understand, we can never ever purchase software. We can always take the rights to use that software, and thereby it is called as software and licensing. I hope people it's clear to everyone. Yes, sir. Okay. The very important thing I want to tell you, and you will be surprised. Sir, what is that, sir? You know, people, Wipro company had set up their office, okay, in Pune, and that office is so big, people, that it can occupy 1,25,000 employees at a one time. Just imagine, people. Just a second. Yes, people. 1,25,000 employees can be occupied at a one time. Sir, it's really amazing, sir. Now tell me, if Wipro company says to me very clearly that Digar Joshi, we have office time from morning 9 to evening 6 p.m. After 6 p.m. to morning 8 o'clock, you can use our resources, our entire 1,25,000 PC. Then people tell me, will I get only access to 1,25,000 PC, or I will get local connection also of that PC? Sir, you will get local connection also of that PC. Can I get the entire architecture of 1,25,000 PC? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. You will get the entire architecture of 1,25,000 PC. And my last point to my charters, before giving your device, people, to Mr. Rakesh, would you like to sign one proper agreement between you both? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, yes, sir. We both will sign one agreement, and that's called, people, policy. That's called what, people? Policy. So, sir, you want to say over here 7 point as a architecture and policy. Yes, my charters. I want to say architectures and policy. Understood, sir? Is this are the components of grid computing? Yes, my charters. These are the components of grid computing. Are you clear till here? Yes, sir. Requesting all my charters to draw this diagram, explanation little bit. Okay. very fast, very quick people. Please do not take screenshot my patterns because things in mobile remains in mobile, things in heart remains in heart, but things in book can be read at any point of time. So please read it out, write it down very fast, very quick, my pattern. Please people draw it very fast. Done my charters, everyone. Only this diagram is important. Write it on grid computing and the tagline. Keep on adding small to make it large. Done till here, everyone. Okay. Now, people, we are going for theory. Please concentrate. A very important one. Okay, sir. See this. People, one question from this grid computing was recently asked in November 2020 exams. Okay, sir. See this. Grid computing. 100% attention. All my charters. This is the computer network in which each computer resources are shared with every other computers in a system. Okay, sir. What we used to share? Processing power, that is our processor, memory, that is our RAM, and data storage. That is in every PC people, we get small storage so that collectively that storage is tremendous. Okay, sir. All community resources that can authorize user. Now, in our case, who was the authorized person? Sir, we all allowed Mr. Rakesh to use our computer. So Mr. Rakesh becomes authorized person, can tap into and leverage. Leverage means what? Utilized. Leverage means what? Utilized for a specific task. Okay, sir. In grid computing, as I said, people, you are staying in Maharashtra, you are staying in people Chennai, you are staying in Coimbatore, Hyderabad, Bangalore city, or Jaipur, or Delhi, or even out of India, maybe in Japan, Germany, Thailand, Philippines, or any of your favorite country. Still, people, you can give me your resources because it requires only two things. Need to keep my device on and require it to be connected with internet. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. See this. In grid computing, every distributed resources that may be located at some different location is shared in a such a way that grid computing networks turns into powerful supercomputer for processing. Understood? Yes, sir. Further, in grid computing, every authorized user or computer system gets access to enormous processing power. Concept clear, people? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion, people? No, sir. No, not at all. Okay. Further, people, some application areas, people, where this can be used. Serious. Grid computing helping the people involved in complex science and engineering research. So complex science and engineering research work can be done with the help of what? Grid. What we are learning? Application. Okay. Make sure this thing where this where this people grid computing can be used. So number one, it can be used in complex science and engineering research. Number two, it is used in civil engineering in order to analyze the shake table experiments. Okay, that is earthquake. Third one, people, it is used by even insurance companies. Yes, people, to mine the data, to collect the data from all the hospitals that under which condition patient is given with what treatment, so that some hospital should not make bluff and should not earn from the insurance company. Okay, sir. Application service provider. Example PUBG. Okay, COC. So these people can offload. Offload means give it, leave it, or give away. Okay, offload excess load of a computer to cycle provider. Means data processing, once it is done, they offload this data to somewhere else. People, shake table experiment is used in order to see that effect of earthquake, okay, in civil engineering. Okay, sir. And even in enterprise like Amazon also uses what? Sir, grid computing. So tell me, people, five major application areas of grid. Number one, sir, complex science and engineering research. Complex science and engineering research. Complex science and engineering research. Second, sir, civil engineers. Second, sir, civil engineers. Second, sir, civil engineers. Third, sir, insurance company. Third, insurance company. Third, insurance company. Third, insurance company. Fourth, sir, application service provider, ASP. Sir, fourth, application service provider. Fourth, application service provider. And fifth one, people, the Amazon. Okay, enterprise of e-commerce like Amazon also uses this grid computing. Am I very clear to all my chartered? Say yes. If you raise your hand, I will pray for the 10 marks extra for foundation exam. Sir, 20, sir, 20, sir, 20. Both the hands, sir, 20. Okay. For 20, you can raise your hand double. Okay, sir. Something we are doing in order to stay awake, in order to stay happy. Now, people, question number 20, I'm taking later. 20, I'm taking later. First, I will explain you 21. Okay, sir. Your choice, sir. Okay. Series. Types of resources for grid computing. In bracket, please mention components. In bracket, please mention components of grid computing. Okay, sir. Today, sir, we had already written all these things. Yes, all my dear students, I had already make you clear with this everything. What are the components of grid computing? Thus, right now we are going to see the theory. Stay tuned, stay connected to learn the technology. Good morning, people. Okay. See this. The first one is, sir, computation. Computation means what? Sir, CPU. So the first major people component of grid computing is what? Sir, CPU. Because at the end, I just need, sir, computers. And the main component of computer is what? Sir, CPU. See this. This is the most common resource in grid computing. This contains the CPU which perform the computation or process the given request. Okay, sir. Number two, storage. In every PC, people, we will get what? Some sort of storage. Some storage will be available there. Okay, sir. This is the second most common resources in grid. Okay, sir. Most common resources in grid. Why? Because people, if you suppose 1 lakh people are ready to give you laptop, then in every laptop or in every desktop, you will get small storage also. I will give them storage also. Okay, sir. Okay, contain some storage, and together this grid use large volume of storage. Okay, sir, you give us a very good tagline. Keep on adding small, small to make it large. Next, communication. In bracket, please mention internet. It helps to data flow between the different servers. How the data will move from one computer to another computer, sir, obviously through internet only. But if bandwidth available, okay, speed. Bandwidth means what? Sir, speed. Already explained, sir. For such communication can often be critical resource. Why, sir? If the speed will not be available, people, in such scenario, we won't be able to use this technology perfectly. All my charters, very clear to all of you. Yes, sir. Next one, people, is the software and license. Who wants to process the data? Sir, obviously one person, Rakesh. So Rakesh will give me the software, yes or no? He will only install people software in your computer to process the data as per his requirement. Understood? Sir, what is our job in this? Only two things. Keep your laptop on, connect it to internet, relax. Okay, sir, understood. Rest all will be done by Rakesh. Okay, sir. Software is one of the most expensive resources in the grid, people. Installing software at each server requires software and license. And as I said, people, some people will give special equipments, capabilities, architectures, and policies. See this. Grid uses the different architectures. Architectures means what? Local area connectivity, LAN and others. Okay, sir. Operating system devices may include the machines that may be designed for a specific type of task. So if suppose my computer is designed for hacking and other tools, then obviously they can use other softwares also. Some machines may be designated to only use for medical research. Concept clear, people? Yes, sir. Tell me once again, people, all the components of grid. Number one, sir, computation. Number one, computation. Number one, computation. Number one, computation. Number two, storage. Number two, storage. Number two, storage. Number two, storage. Number three, communication. Number three, communication. Number three, communication. Number three, communication. Number four, software and license. 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 And number five, people, special equipment, capability, and architecture and policy. Special equipment, capability, and architecture and policy. Concept clear, people? Say yes. Yes, sir. 10 marks, 20 marks, double hand. Okay, sir. You want, sir? I will ask my family member. 6 family members are there, sir. 6 multiplied by 2. 120 marks addition. Yes, all my dear student. See the benefit of grid computing. Okay, what benefit Mr. Rakesh will enjoy, because we have to think from whose point of view, sir, businessman point of view. Here, who is a businessman? Sir, Mr. Rakesh. What Rakesh will get the benefit, people? First one, can I say that he will get access to additional resources? Yes. Before grid, he was only having one computer. Yes, but in grid, 1 lakh people got ready. So now you will have 1 lakh additional resources within. Yes, can yes, sir. People, chartered accountant, listen to me, answer my question. Tell me that you are using your laptop for how many hours in a day? Sir, generally 4 to 5 hours, maximum 4 to 5 hours, not more than that. But people, when it comes to depreciation, would you like to charge the depreciation people for the full year? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Can I say that your resources, your computer is having high RAM, your computer is having superb storage, your computer is having high processor, but everything is underutilized? Yes, sir, it's underutilized. But if you give your resources, people, during the ideal time to Mr. Rakesh under grid computing, is it he can make your underutilized resources completely or optimally utilized? Yes, sir. Now, third question, my dear student, if it is not raised in your brain, let me raise in your brain. Third, oh, sir, what happened? Sir, if we keep our laptop continuously on, connected to internet, don't you think, sir, our laptop will be damaged? Yes, my dear student. Your thought is absolutely correct. How many people have this thought? Please raise your hand. Yes, sir. Our laptop will be damaged, sir. We can't keep continuous on. Okay. To all those charters, I want to tell you people, just think the day when you had purchased, the day when you had purchased your mobile phone and till today, how many hours, forget about the days, how many hours you kept your phone switched off daily? So don't talk about the daily, but yes, during the exam, 2 to 3 hours we used to keep it switched off. Yes, still your phone is working fantastically. Yes, sir. So even sir, can we use our laptop and smartphone for a continuous 24 hours, 48 hours? Yes, my charter, you can. Yes, sir. One more problem solved. Okay. Now, second point, say this. Making the use of underutilized resources. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Now, suppose people, you got the access to 10 computers. Okay, think from your point of view at the place of Mr. Rakesh. You got access to how many computers? 10 computers. Okay. Suppose I send you some data for process. I send you some data for process. You had already assigned computer one with some work. So computer one is busy. Yes. At the same time, people, suppose if I give you more work, if you give it to PC one only, then can I say that the from PC 2 to PC 10, everything is wastage only? Yes, sir. So what we have to do, sir, I will divide the work in the number of PC so that each PC would be able to get the benefit of it. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And that's the same thing over here, people. Resource balancing. Every resources should be utilized in a balanced form so that the maximum output can be generated with available resources. Do not give work to that device which is already overloaded with work. Okay, sir, understood. So number one, sir, access to additional resources. Number two, sir, making the use of underutilized resources. Number three, sir, resource balancing. Yes, you know my charters. Yes. Next major benefit is like you are not only getting RAM from every computer. You are not getting only processor from every computer. You are people not getting only storage in a computer, but you are getting full CPU access. What you are getting? The full CPU access, and thereby it is parallel CPU capacity. Are you conceptually clear in my charters? Say yes. Yes, sir. Next one, people, is the reliability. What is the next one, people? Sir, reliability. Now, what is the reliability, people? So what is the reliability means what? A very simple thing, people. Whenever this communication is done now, people, let this communication to be 100% safe and secure. Means whenever you are sharing the data, see this, look towards the diagram once more, people, please. Once more, concentrate. See this. Whenever the data, just a minute. Yes. Whenever the people data is shared from PC1 to PC2, that data should move always in a safe and secured manner. In this way, one hacker cannot get the right to hack that data. So, sir, it's the 100% foolproof, reliable only. Yes, people, it's foolproof and reliable because here we use certain softwares that makes our data protected. So, once again, people, what benefit we got? Number one, so we got access to additional resources. Number two, so we started making the use of underutilized resources. Number three, so we got resource balancing done. Number four, so we have parallel CPU capacity. Number five, sir, we have reliability. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. Next, people tell me, had you seen Mr. Rakesh office? No, sir, we had not seen that. People, is Mr. Rakesh is going to visit to everyone's home to see the computers? No, sir. So for us, that organization is virtual. Yes, sir. For organization, our computers are virtual. Yes, sir. So virtual organization and virtual resources. Virtual organization and virtual resources works together. Yes, you know. That's called collaboration. Called as what people? Collaboration means working together. So virtual organization and virtual resources can be bought on a one single platform with the help of grid computing. My charters, Are you understanding the concept, people? It's very, very, very important concept, people. Okay. Yes, sir. So this virtual resources and virtual organizations for collaboration in grid computing. It helps to provide collaboration amongst a large number of organizations and large number of users for performing complex tasks. Clear? Yes, sir. Clear. Last but not the least, people, very important, as I said, is the management. Is the management. Why? Because if already one device is having the work, and if I give it the extra work to that device, people, it's a waste of time, waste of money, waste of energy, and waste of resources. Do you agree with me? Yes, you know. Yes, charters. Yes, sir. But people, if I manage it perfectly, I can assign the work to every resources in a distributed manner that helps me to enjoy, sir, more benefit in a short span of time. So, what are the advantages of grid computing? Can you please repeat it, people? Sir, number one, access to additional resources. Number one, sir, access to additional resources. Number one, sir, access to additional resources. Number two, sir, making use of underutilized resources. Number two, sir, making use of underutilized resources. Number two, sir, making use of underutilized resources. Number three, sir, resource balancing. Number three, sir, resource balancing. Number three, sir, resource balancing. Number four, sir, parallel CPU capacity. Number four, sir, parallel CPU capacity. Number four, sir, parallel CPU capacity. Number five, sir, reliability. Number five, sir, reliability. Number five, sir, reliability. Number six, sir, virtual resources and virtual organization for collaboration. Virtual resources and virtual organization for collaboration. Yes, sir. And last one, management. Last one, management. Last one, management. Now, people, next to this question number 22, please mention November 20. This question is already being asked in the November 20 examination. So, sir, it won't be asked in our exam. No, people, it's nothing like that. Anything can be asked by institute at any time. Should we proceed, my dear charters? Okay, listen. This question, people, can be asked in a different way. Let me give you the different way how this questions can be asked. Please, people, are you there with me? Yes, yes, sir. So please, my charter, listen my question very carefully. Suppose you are appointed as a security advisor in ABC Private Limited, which has decided to adopt grid computing architecture. Suppose you are appointed as a security advisor in ABC Private Limited and which has decided to use grid computing technologies. As a security advisor, advise the company for all those points to be taken into consideration while developing a secured grid architecture. How one can develop secure this entire connection. Whether in my organization, listen to me, Rakesh is having access to one computer, 1 lakh computer, 10 lakhs computer, or 1 crore computer. Forget about it. How we can connect all these computers in a safe and secure manner. What steps we have to take? That is the answer, people. So the first and foremost thing, people, I will not ask for user ID and password again and again. I will ask for the user ID and password only once. For example, suppose Mr. My favorite Chinnaswamy Muthuswamy Venugopal Iyer. Okay, he said he is ready to give me his computer. I will only authenticate once. I will send the request. I'll say accept. That's it. But sir, if we send the request again and again, then it will be, sir, more better, na, sir? Because security can be assigned. No, my dear student. If we keep on asking again and again, user ID and password. Suppose you gave me a computer to me. Yes. Every time I am asking you user ID and password. Then sometimes some hacker may come and hacker may also ask you the user ID and password. And in that thought, if this is only Jigar Jyoti, you will share your user ID and password. That could be disaster for your company, for your personal data. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. So user should be authenticated only once, not again and again. See this. A user should be authenticated once and they should be able to acquire the resources. Sir, what do you mean by resources? I suppose if I am the user, okay, I am the user. So I will get it verified by you only once. Then I can use your laptop. Yes. I can use your RAM. Yes. I can use your processor. Yes. I can use your storage. Yes. Further, use them, release them, and communicate internally without any further authentication. So first one, sir, single sign-on. User should be always authenticated once and not again and again. Sir, clearly here. Second, people, suppose if you are giving me, listen to me very carefully, please, my charters. Listen to me. Suppose if you gave me your computers to use, yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Do I require to protect your user ID and password? Yes, yeah, no? Yes. Do I require to protect your privacy? Yes, yeah, no? Yes. Second point, protection of credential. What is credential? Very important information or a sensitive data. For example, password or a private key. Private key is used, people, to create digital signature. Private key is used for what, people? To create digital signature, and this key should not be shared with anyone. Okay, sir. So first one we understood, sir. There should be single sign-on. One-time verification will be done, and that's set. Okay. Number two, sir, protection of credentials. Other person's privacy should be protected, and we will not change their password. We will not touch their any private keys. Third one, people. Do you think so the entire architecture must be safe? Yes. None of the hacker should hack the data from any computer. Yes, sir. So third one is for support for secured group communication. Whatever the data is getting shared in this group of 1 lakh PC, that must be secured. External person cannot hack that data. That much you have to take care. Okay, sir. Understood. See this. There should be a secure group communication, people, to provide coordination activities for group. So number one, sir, single sign-on. Number two, sir, protection of credential. Number three, sir, support for secure group communication. Okay. Suppose, people, apart from computer, you gave me some additional resources also to be used. Okay. You are having multiple resources. Apart from laptop, you gave me some other resources to be used. For other resources, do I require to do authentication again and again, or one-time authentication is enough? Sir, one-time authentication is enough, because again the same thing. If I keep on asking the user ID and password, every time I'm asking to you, sometimes some hacker may ask and you will share with them. So it says that there should be a security policy which should provide common security to multiple resources or installation. Understood? Yes, sir. So number one, sir, single sign-on. Number two, sir, protection of credentials. We should maintain privacy of both password and private key. Private key is something which is used for creating digital signature. Third one, sir, support for secured group communication. Number four, people, sir, support for multiple implementation. Are you conceptually clear till here? Yes. Okay. Last but not the least, people, see this. Suppose this is your hard disk. Concentrate. Yes, sir. This is our hard disk. Presume this, people, that you are having C drive, D drive. Okay. D drive and E drive. Okay. And you people had given me this D drive to use. Okay. It means I can store my software in D drive. I can store my data in D drive. I can process my data in D drive. So which part of storage were given to me, people? Said D drive. But people, I cannot access your C drive. I cannot access your E drive. It will have local security. It will have what, people? Local security. So what do you mean by local security? Your own password. It will have what, people? Your own password, and I can't change that password. I cannot do anything over there in your C drive, in your E drive. It means your privacy, and my privacy is also privacy. I won't allow you people to enter in this D drive. You can't access the data of D drive, and I won't access your C drive and E drive. Understood? Yes, sir. And that is the last one, people. Now, the first word is combination of three things. Interoperability, called as interoperability. Okay. It is a concept of how many words? Three words. Inter means between. So within one hard disk, multiple drive is getting operated. Yes or no? Yes, sir. In that one single hard disk, you are having C drive, D drive, and E drive also. So interoperability with local security solution. So what is this? Access to this local resources. Access to this local resources should have a local security policy at a local level. In short, sir, my C drive and my E drive will be protected from my end only. Yes, my dear student, it will be protected from your end only. Understood. Further, sir, despite of modifying every local resources, there will be an inter-domain security. Yes. I am using your RAM. Yes, sir. I am using your processor. Yes. I am using your storage. Yes. Still, people, despite of it, there will be local security to your local resources. I cannot tap into your computer. I cannot take away your personal data, and I will not allow to see my data to you. Means my protection, and even your protection, people, is completely protected. This question was already asked the people in previous examination. So I would request my chartered to please take a 2 minutes look for this question, read the theory once, and then I'm going to start with a very, very, very big question, people. Okay, which is starting anyway from question number 23. And today we are going to cover question 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So, yes, people. And that is the whole topic is there called as cloud computing. So before I start, I would request my chartered to revise this content and we'll start. Done, 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 done. Done, my chartered. अरे ऐसे लो. It's exactly people 9:05. I am assigning you right now the break of 5 minutes, and then we will start cloud computing. So within 5 minutes, please get it completely fresh, people, for our new topic to be learned that demands a lot of attention. 5 minutes break, and then for the continuation from 9:10 to 11, we will have the lecture in which you can't expect the break or anything because it's a very important topic we are going to cover. So take a 5 minutes break. We are meeting exactly at 9:11. Please do not turn off your cameras and do not leave the meeting. Thank you. Okay, all my dear charters, please come back, turn on your cameras to start a very important and a totally different concept, people. Now I want everyone to give their 100% attention to this topic to learn. So let's begin our journey, people, for today, learning the very interesting, very important, and actually in the world highly used this technology, which is called as people, which is called as cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? So I am saying the definition of cloud computing. Please write it down. Cloud computing is a method or a technology. Cloud computing is a method or a technology. Cloud computing is a method or a technology by which data can be shared, by which data can be shared, by which data can be shared or can be accessed, by which data can be shared or can be accessed from anywhere or at any time, from anywhere or at any time, data can be accessed from anywhere at any time by using internet, by using internet. Should I? Okay. Now listen to this very carefully, people. My question to you people is very simple. Do you know, people, that if suppose I play any simple song, okay, a very simple song, people, on YouTube, where where exactly the song is stored? Sir, we don't know. We know only cloud, but we don't know where exactly the cloud is. Agree with me? Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Gmail, people. Can you access the Gmail from the anywhere in the world by using internet? Yes, sir. But can you please tell me where exactly your Gmail account is? Sir, don't know, sir. Okay. Same way, people. Suppose I'll give you one more example, just to be very happy and enjoying. Okay. Just a second. Okay. 1 minute, just a minute. Yes, people. अरे यार. Hmm. Yes, people. See this on a screen. You can see my computer. Okay, this is my computer. Okay, suppose, people, I have a file of scam 1992. I have these two video clips with me of the web series scam 1992. Okay, yes, sir. Tell me, people, it is right now in my PC only? Yes or no? Yes. Can you get the access for this file? No, sir, not at all, because it is in your computer. But suppose, people, if I put this file on my Google Drive, if I put this file on my Google Drive, and if I share the link with you, can you access from my Google Drive at any time? Yes or no? Yes, sir. So data which is stored on the drive, the data which is stored on that drive, which can be accessible by anyone or at any time from anywhere by using internet is called as cloud. Had you seen, people, in your life where exactly the cloud is? Anybody had seen? Sir, not at all, sir. Sir, at the top, sir. Outside the window, we can see the cloud. Yes, people, the technology is given the name cloud because of this reason only, that at the outside cloud we can see from anywhere. Same way, this cloud computing allows you to access the data from anywhere. Today, my chatters, I will take you right now to the next very beautiful place of Google Data Server. I will show you Google Cloud. I will show you where exactly your Gmail account is. I will show you, people, where exactly our YouTube videos are there. Sir, please, sir. Yes, let's take a very simple example, okay?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in
1 minute, sir. Don't remind us childhood once again, sir. Yes, but people, I would like you people to enjoy this thing. Learn the technology with enjoyment, people. Tell me where this jingle bell is right now, from where this video is right now. Do you know where exactly this video is? Sir, on YouTube. But where is YouTube data? Sir, we don't know. Where this YouTube is getting operated? Sir, we don't know. But sir, we were enjoying jingle bell once more on public demand. Come on, people.
one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh!
But I know the best lesson which I had received from this Christmas people, that nothing comes free, even Santa comes with clause. Understood? Yes, sir. Nothing is free in this world. Okay. Now, people, I am taking you to the next one, people. That is a Google data center. See exactly where this is. Google data center, please. Now, people, you are actually going to see where exactly Google is storing the data, how Google is storing the data. I am people, just give me the 1 second for a time so that I can make a little bit changes for you and you will be able to get the complete details. So give me 1 second, please, people. They're all yours, sir. Yes, people. Now the video which you are going to see in front of you is the actual Google data center. You can say that this is the cloud. This is the cloud, people, where your Gmail account is there, where your YouTube video is there, where your Google Drive is there, where your Google Play Store is there, where your every Google related data is there. Sir, you mean to say that okay, now we are actually entering into the Google's data center? Yes, my dear student. I am keeping that. So, yes, people, I'm keeping the subtitles on so that it's foreigner peoples, those who are speaking. So might be it would be difficult for few people to understand. At least they can immediately refer the titles also, and I'm keeping subtitles on for them. I'm requesting all my future students to please turn on your cameras, please, my dear student, and enjoy this Google actual data center. Sir, are you ready for the same people standards? Yes, sir. Show us how does Google stores our data. Enjoy this. Start.
A data center is the brains of the internet.
The engine of the internet.
It is a giant building with a lot of power, a lot of cooling, and a lot of computers.
It's row upon row of machines, all working together to provide the services that make Google function.
I love building and operating data centers. I'm Joe Cava, Vice President of Data Centers at Google. I'm responsible for managing the teams globally that design, build, and operate Google's data centers. We're also responsible for the environmental health and safety, sustainability, and carbon offsets for our data centers. This data center here in South Carolina is
Good
one
people.
node in a larger network. Is one node in a larger network.
What, beta? You can people easily understand from here. Okay.
Data center here.
This is the size of one cloud. One cloud. Google is having like this people 72 cloud across the world, and in 72 cloud they are continuously working people to provide us Gmail services, YouTube related services, Google Drive services, sir, everything about the Google. Yes, people, all Google services are here. You don't know, might be you are operating today your Gmail account from your phone, but the data is coming maybe from South California. This exactly data center. Understood? Maybe. Or you may receive the data from Australia data center. So they are having multiple data centers. Thousands and thousands and thousands of hard disks are kept over there. They continuously process the data and allows you to access the data at anywhere, at any time by using internet. So all the websites people which we have, okay, they are used because of what? Cloud computing technology. Suppose early morning you wake up exactly at 6 o'clock, and you don't know. Right now, also few people do same thing in the class also, but it's okay. Suppose you wake up early in the morning at 6 o'clock and you're like, oh my god, which lecture I have today? You don't know, it's okay. What you will do, sir, jkshaclasses.com timetable. Okay, clicking on the Chennai or your branch maybe, and sir, got the data. So who got the timetable people to you? Sir, website. Where this website is? Sir, on the cloud. And where is the cloud? Sir, like this kind of data centers are there, people. This is of Google's private cloud. This is purely used by Google. But we have certain public cloud also. Example like GoDaddy.com. If you visit to GoDaddy, GoDaddy says that I will give you space on my server to store your website, which can be accessible by the whole world. Are you getting my point of view, people? Are you understanding the technology? Yes, sir. It means, sir, there could be a multiple types of cloud. Yes, I'm going to explain you everything. First, watch this video of Google Data Center, and then we will go further ahead of next concept, people.
In South Carolina is one node in a larger network of data centers all over the world. Of all the employees at Google, a very, very small percentage of those employees are authorized to even enter a data center campus.
What they said, we are having good number of employees, but very few number of percentage of employees get access to enter into the data center. Why, people? Because it contains tremendous privacy, people, and thereby Google does not allow all its employees to enter into the data center, people. It requires to be kept completely safe, completely secure. See the way Google maintains the security. Once this video will over, people, I will ask a few questions to you and expecting the answer from every charter. Please see continue.
The men and women that run these data centers and keep them up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they are incredibly passionate about what they're doing.
In layman's terms, what do I do here?
I typically refer to myself as the herder of cats.
And I'm an engineer, hardware site operations manager.
We keep the lights on, and we enjoy doing it.
And they work very hard. So we like to provide them a fun environment where they can also play hard as well.
We just went past the 3 million man-hour mark for zero lost time incident.
3 million man hours work they had done, people, and that too with zero defect. That is the beauty of this data center. Now they will tell you how the data is processed over here. If one hard disk is getting failed, then how they will replace it with another hard disk without disturbing. And still this entire data center, people, it works 24/7. Constant electricity supply, constant cooling facility, constant IT professionals are required in that premises, and thereby this data center have no holiday for anyone. I mean to say, suppose Monday two people or three people are on holiday, no worry, other people are there. So in a cyclical form, they give the holiday, but there is nothing, even a 1 minute in a 365 days, people, that this data center can be kept off. Okay, sir.
3 million man hours is a really long time, and with the number of people that we have on site.
This is people how they had constructed. Always remember, private cloud is constructed by company itself so that they can optimally utilize it as they want.
That is an amazing accomplishment.
I think the Google data centers really can offer a level of security that almost no other company can match. We have
What they said, the way we Google provide the security, there is no other company right now available in the world. They can protect your data, and thereby people, Google is at the top right now in the search engine, in the everything people. Okay.
have a information security team that is truly second to none. You have the expression, they wrote the book on that. Well, there are many of our information security team members that have really written the books on best practices in information security. Protecting the security and the privacy of our users' information.
This is people actually the data center. Right now, the images which comes in front of you, this is the actual data center people where everyone's data is stored. But through internet, we can access the data from that center, and that technology that I am in India and I'm accessing the data which is stored in the some data center of South California. That technology is called as people cloud computing. Thereby, once again, read the definition which I had given to you. Cloud computing is a method or a technology whereby data can be accessed from anywhere at any time by using internet. Understood? Yes, sir.
Security and the privacy of our users' information is our foremost design criteria. We use various layers of higher level security the closer into the center of the campus you get. So just to enter this campus, my
This is the first level people security at gate level. Okay.
badge had to be on a pre-authorized access list. Then to come into the building, that was another level of security. To get into the secure corridor, which leads to the data center, that's a higher level of security. And the data center and the networking rooms are the highest level of security. And the technologies we use are different. Like for instance, in our highest level areas, we even use
They said people we use underfloor intrusion detection. What is intrusion detection? People lasers. They are using the laser lights. So suppose 3 people are there. Okay, then maximum people, 3 people in that laser light should get captured. If 4th person in that laser lights got captured, it will start giving the audible noise. It means none of the unauthorized person can enter into people, and that is called as via laser beams. They are taking care of this. See the technology which is used by Google. It is truly none to second.
floor intrusion detection via laser beams. So I'm going to demonstrate going into the secure corridor now. 1, I have to be on the authorized list with my badge. And then 2, I use a biometric iris scanner to verify that it truly is me. Okay, here we are on the data center floor. The first thing that I notice is that it's a little warm in here. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Google runs our data centers warmer than most because it helps with the efficiency. You'll notice that we have overhead power distribution coming from.
Seriously, but this entire wires are used for power distribution. Sir, you mean to say that the Google data center or any data center requires tremendous electricity? Yes. Sir, tremendous cooling facility? Yes. Sir, tremendous IT security professionals? Yes, people. And for that, for a small company, those who want to list their website, they cannot have their own data center. They are dependent on other service provider. But when the Google, it has a tremendous large data here, so they can have their own data center. Understood? Yes. Now, see this high voltage wire is coming. I want to show you one more thing. So I will just pause the video immediately when it comes to picturization. Okay.
From the outside yard, we bring in the high voltage power, distribute across the bus bars to all of the customized.
See these people, they said that bus bars. Bus bars refers to what? See this. Here all wires are connected. Yes. Can you look into towards this? All wires connected. Yes. And people, if you see here,
bus taps that are.
Here, none of the wire is connected. Sir, at one place we saw the wire is connected, one box is kept left. Why, sir? Suppose if this is secondary equipment, primary equipment they had attached all the wires, and secondary equipment they kept left. Suppose this wire or this line got disturbed, it's okay, just remove the wires, attach to the second one and start enjoying it. Means sir, the backup plan is already created. We do not require to wait to be created with resources. Yes, my dear student, they had already created backup plan for this.
Basically plugs where we plug in all the extension cords. All of our racks don't really look like a traditional server rack. These are custom designed and built for Google.
What is written, people? These are the custom designs and built for Google, because when we have a private cloud, people, private cloud, we will always construct as per our own requirement. Understood? Okay, sir.
Google, so that we can optimize the servers for hyper efficiency and high performance computing. It's true that sometimes drives fail and we have to replace them to upgrade them because maybe they're just no longer efficient to run. We have a very thorough end-to-end chain of custody.
What they had written, end-to-end chain custody. It means what? One person only assigned with that job, start to end, and that person is only responsible. If 2 or 3 people is allowed with the same work now, then one may escape the work or one may do the data leakage, and we will be very difficult to find out who is culprit. So they are saying only 1-to-1 channel or end-to-end channel. If I had assigned with some work, then till the work completion, I am responsible for everything. Okay, sir.
Process for managing those drives from the time that they're checked out to the server till they're brought to an ultra secure cage where they're erased and crushed if necessary. So any drive that can't be verified as 100% clean, we crush it first and then we take it to an industrial wood chipper where it's shredded into these little pieces like this. In the time that I've been
Now just imagine, people, if in that drive data, if it is available, first they clean that data, and not only that, people, they damage that drive in such a manner that it cannot be reused. It can be directly recycled, but it cannot be reused. So none of your data will be leaked out of the Google under any condition. Agreed? Now we are talking about the cooling facility, and then I will take you to the subject matter of explanation. So we understood, sir, cloud computing is nothing but it's a method or a technology whereby the data can be used or data can be stored that is accessible, sir, from anywhere at any time by using internet. Seriously.
At Google for almost 6.5 years now, we have changed our cooling technologies at least 5 times. Most data centers have air conditioning units along the perimeter walls that force cold air under the floor.
Perimeter walls means what? Even at your home, people, AC is installed on, sir, on the wall. Yes, yes. Every time we just install the AC on the wall so that the cool air comes down and that makes the room little bit cool. But Google does not use this. Google had kept their AC inside the floor so that the cool air is coming from the floor and automatically it gives the server a more efficient environment to work.
Or that then raises up in front of the servers and cools the servers. In our solution, we take the server racks and we butt it right up against our air conditioning unit. We just use cool water flowing through those copper coils that you see there. So the hot air from the servers is contained in that hot aisle. It raises up, passes across those coils, where the heat from the air transfers to the water in those coils, and then that warm water is then brought outside the data center to our cooling plant, where it is cooled down through our cooling towers and returned back to the data center, and that process just repeats over and over again.
I hope, my dear student, my dear chatters, whatever the technology you were knowing before joining this IT lecture and the technology which you come to know it after this 3 or 4 lectures of IT is far different, far better, and far important to be known by every chatter. Do you agree with me? This say yes for 10 marks, for 20 marks. Sir, take it full, sir.
To me, the thing that
1 minute. Who is this guy, people? Sir, his name is Joe Kawa, Vice President of this Google Data Center. All the data center across, okay, the world, whatever Google have, for them, this person is a Vice President. Sir, does he require to get it checked completely before entering into data center room? Does he require? In India, though, obviously, sir, he will not because we will directly trust. Just like on the airport, we do not even check our ministers because we feel that the ministers are neat and clean. Yes, yeah, no. But people, Google does not trust anyone. See, this Joe Kawa will be completely checked before he goes to the actual data center room.
Amazes me about Google in the data centers is the pace of innovation and always challenging the way we're doing things. So when people say that innovation in a certain area is done, that we've kind of reached the pinnacle of what can be achieved, I just laugh.
You just need like this type of bicycle people. Travel. Understood, sir. Okay. My dear students, I hope you are enjoying this concept and this subject. Yes? Okay. Now let's go for the theory explanation. And then I will tell you people what types of cloud computing we have, how many clouds do we really use, and what is the truth about that. Seriously. Cloud computing is a network technique which helps the organization to share the resources over the internet. Today, JK classes is the organization. Yes, they share the resources of timetable with you via what? Sir, via website, and that website is hosted by Sir Cloud Computing Technology. That method is called as cloud computing. Understood? Yes. Cloud computing uses various services, people, like software development platform. This will come later on. I will explain you at that time. Relax right now. Okay, sir. Server, storage, software over the internet, often referred as a cloud. The best example of cloud computing is the Google app, where any application can be accessed using the browser and it can be deployed. Deployed means installed. Deployed means what, people? Installed. Okay, on thousands of computers through the internet. Agree with me? Yes, sir. Now, people, we know only Google Cloud, but private cloud companies are also there, people. Don't worry about it. Like Apple company is having their own cloud for Apple users, called it iCloud. Same way, people, Amazon. Like people in India, we know GoDaddy.com, which host website. In America, people, Amazon is earning tremendous money by providing all the American companies, or at most maximum American companies, by listing their websites over there, called as AWS services, Amazon Web Services. Understood? It means that doing e-commerce transaction is the small job Amazon does. Yes, my dear student, Jeff Bezos is not rich because of only e-commerce. Jeff Bezos is rich because of this kind of services also they provide. Same you see the right now Google data center. It is developed by Google for its own benefit. Same way, people, Amazon has created this kind of data server where they allow outsiders to bring their data. It means to bring their website and they will host it. And that's called AWS, Amazon Web Services. Are you clear with this? 100%. Yes, sir. Okay. Now listen, people, whatever the question I'm asking, my dear student, please answer me those questions very, very, very carefully to understand next 4 questions. All 4 questions I will answer it here only. Okay, sir. Suppose, people, I'm staying in a joint family. Okay. In joint family, we have 38 family members. It's a half village, sir. But it's my family, yeah, please. Okay. Now, people, suppose 38 family members join together, and if I want to purchase a residential property, okay, what would you like to advise? Bungalow, first one. Second option, apartment in a building. Third one, people, hotel. What would you like to give me as option? Sir, if 38 family members are there, go for the first one, bungalow only. Have the giant bungalow with number of bedrooms in it, and enjoy the best one, sir. Agree, people? Yes, sir. Now forget this 38 family member. Presume that, people, that you are having very, very large size of data. You are having tremendous large size data that you cannot keep this data in anyone's place. So what would you like to have? Sir, we would like to have our own cloud service. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. When we, people, construct our own cloud service for our own purpose. What I said, people, when we construct our own cloud for our own purpose. It's called as private cloud. It's called as which cloud, people? Private cloud. Understood? First one clear? Yes, sir. First one is completely clear about the private cloud. Now, second part. See this. Suppose people at my home, I have a very simple funda. Okay, V2, me and my wife. Okay, sir. And our two. V2 and our two. Means how many family members are there? Sir, 4. Now for 4 people, if I want to occupy them in a residence, what would you like to give me advice? Own bungalow, or you can purchase, sir, one small apartment in a building. Sir, you can go for the apartment in a building. Yes or no? Yes. Because if I go for bungalow, don't you think it would be too expensive? Yes, sir. So what I did, see this. One building is there. Yes, sir. And I purchased some space over there. Understood? Yes. So this is people called as public cloud, and I purchased resources on public cloud. Understood? Yes, sir. You purchased resources on public cloud. Agree? Yes, sir. So first one, people, if you have tremendous large size data, you will construct your own cloud for your own purpose, then it's a private cloud. But people, your requirement of data is very small. Okay, you are just having one small website here. For that, do you think so? 24/7 electricity, 24/7 cooling facility, 24/7 IT professional, and that much expenses can you bear? No, sir. So it's better, people. We can go to the public cloud and we can purchase resources. Sir, can you give the examples of public cloud, people? Yes, the one is GoDaddy. It's a public cloud. Yes, sir. Amazon Web Services. Sir, public cloud. Sir, example of private cloud. Google, they have their own cloud. Microsoft, they have their own cloud. Facebook, they have their own cloud. Because this people is having tremendous large data, people. They can't go to anyone else and say that, please, are you getting my point of view? Yes, sir. Third one, people, listen to me. The third example, this is clear till here. Both the cloud, private and public. Yes, yes. Now presume this, people. Suppose this is your bungalow. Okay, sir, not good, sir. Wait. Okay. Presume this, people. This is your bungalow, which has a capacity to occupy 40 people. Okay, sir. Which has a capacity to occupy how many people? 40. Agree? Yes, sir. Now suppose there is a festival, or suppose let's take the example. Your elder brother or elder sister, is getting married. Okay. So all the family members and everyone is coming at your place. Yes, sir. Right now, people, how many people you can occupy in your bungalow? Sir, 40. I will explain anything if it is left. Don't worry, relax. Just concentrate on the topic right now. Yes, sir. How many people you can occupy? 40. But suppose, people, if 50 people comes at your place, 50 people comes, what would you like to have, people? You will construct one more bungalow for them? Sir, not at all, sir. Would you like to purchase one small apartment for them for rent? No, sir. Will not take. Instead of that, can I occupy them in a hospital? Can I occupy them, people, in one hotel? Yes, sir. Because 10 people are there, temporarily they are there, so we can occupy, sir, in them in some other premises. Yes or no? Yes. But sir, when you said your own bungalow, this is private cloud. Yes or no? As per our example. Yes. On hotel, everyone is staying. So is it the example of again a public cloud? Yes or no? Yes. And there is a situation, people. There is a situation that your private cloud got full. Your private cloud got full for a temporary time. For a temporary time, you have extra data. So you decided to keep where? Sir, with public cloud. So we are using private cloud and public cloud combinedly, and that's called, people, hybrid cloud. Called as what, people? Hybrid cloud. Understood? 100%. Okay. Once again repeating, my dear student, this is a technicalities they are learning. So please be alert, learn this technology. First one, if I have a large size of data and I cannot keep my data with anyone, then I will prefer to construct my own cloud. My IT team will be there, my resources will be there, everything investment will be mine, but obviously that will be known as private cloud. Secondly, I am having very small size of data that I cannot afford private cloud, then I will go to public cloud. I ask them, can you please give me some services? Example, that building was constructed by builder. Yes, sir. I purchased apartment in it. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. So that building, it's mine or that of some another person? Sir, another person. What you done? Sir, you took a small part over there. Yes, or no? Agree? And that's called what? Sir, public cloud. Agree? Yes. Certain time people situation arises that my private cloud is not completely full. Agree? Yes. But some data is there. For a temporary time I need it. Then I will put it on public cloud. So using both together, private and public people, that's called hybrid cloud. That's called what people? Hybrid cloud. I hope everyone is clear with this. Yes, yeah, no, people. Yes, sir. Agree. Last example, people, I want to take because this question was already asked in previous exam. Sir, what was that? Suppose people, suppose, okay, I am a government of India. I am a government of India. Okay. Yes, sir. You are a government of India. We are happy with you. Now, if people, suppose RBI, organization RBI comes to me and says that government of India, oh, government of India, I want my private cloud. I said, okay. Who wants private cloud? Sir, RBI. Okay. If I construct the private cloud for RBI, don't you think it would be too costly? Yes, sir. I have to spend people additional resources for everything. Yes, sir. Additional security. Yes, sir. Okay. I was thinking what to do with RBI. Meanwhile, people, another person, that is our enforcement directorate and SEBI also came. They also said to me, sir, we want separate cloud. Now, separate cloud for RBI, separate cloud for enforcement directorate, separate cloud for SEBI, and in between I got income tax department also asking for separate cloud. Now tell me people, if I keep on giving separate cloud to all these people, don't you think it would be too costly affair for me? Yes. Now, sir, ask them to go to public cloud. No, my dear student, public cloud are less secure because many people are there. Many people's website is there. If any one person's website got attacked by hacker, then that can create the damage to everyone. And these companies, RBI, income tax, ED, SEBI, they are holding people a very sensitive data. They are holding what people? Very sensitive data. In that scenario, sir, it is really difficult for us to keep these companies on a public cloud for a security reason. Understood? Yes, sir. I cannot give them private cloud. Why? Sir, you can't afford it, sir. It's too costly. Then I thought for a one thing, why not people to create one cloud? Why not people to create one cloud and to occupy RBI in it, occupy ED over there, occupy income tax over there, and also occupy people SEBI over there. Possible? Yes, yeah, no? Yes. And in this cloud, people, outsider will not be allowed. Outsider cannot come. Only these four companies will be there. Will they share the cost? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Means their cost will reduce. Yes. It means they will enjoy the benefit of public cloud because public cloud is less costly. Yes, sir. Because anyway, suppose I am purchasing people apartment in a building. I will pay for that apartment or for the whole building. So only apartment. So public cloud is a less costly. That is for sure. Now cost will be divided amongst all this. Will they enjoy the low cost? Yes, yeah, no? Yes. If outsider is allowed in this? No, sir. So their data will be protected? Yes. So they will enjoy the highest privacy? Yes. Highest privacy benefit we have in private cloud? Yes. So, sir, can we say that this is something you have done where they can enjoy the services of private cloud at a cost of public cloud? Services of a private cloud at a cost of public cloud? Yes, sir. And thereby, people, this type of cloud is called as community cloud. It's called as what, people? Community cloud. So number one, if the company is having large volume of data, private cloud. If the company is having small data, sir, public cloud. If you have a large data plus additional small data for a temporary time, then combining private plus public. Sir, hybrid cloud. Agree. And sir, if the company is having very sensitive data, they can't afford private cloud and they can't keep data on a public cloud. They can't afford private cloud. They can't keep data on public cloud. Then sir, it's better to construct one cloud and occupy all of them in that cloud, and outsiders are not allowed. So that is called as community cloud. Are you conceptually clear, people? 100%. So tell me, people, how many types of cloud we have? Sir, four. Number one, private. Number two, public. Number three, hybrid. Number four, community. One more time with full of energy. Entire class. How many types of cloud do we have, really, people? Sir, four. Number one, sir, private. Number two, public. Number three, hybrid. And number four, community. Suppose, people, if the question comes, explain the characteristics, advantages, or limitations of cloud only. Okay, sir, but they had not specified which cloud, private, public, hybrid, community. Presumed, people, it is to be always a public cloud. Understood? If nothing is given, then by default we will always assume which cloud, people? Public cloud. Are you conceptually clear, people? 100%. Are you sure? Yes. Now, listen to me very carefully, people. Whatever I am explaining, it's very, very, very important. Okay? Yes. Serious, people. Suppose this is GoDaddy cloud. Okay. GoDaddy cloud. Okay, sir. Yes. Yes. Suppose, people, you are a chartered accountant and you had purchased this much resources from GoDaddy. Okay. Say, for example, you purchase 30 GB storage. How much? 30 GB storage. Then please give me 30 GB storage on the cloud. I want to host my website over there. Agree? Yes. Now, suppose, people, you will pay me. Tell me if the GoDaddy is of 3000 TB or 3000 GB. How much it is? Sir, it is of 3000 GB. Okay. How much resources you had purchased, my dear student? Sir, only 30 GB. Then tell me how much money, on what data you will pay the money? For 30 GB or for 3000 GB? Sir, what we had purchased, sir? 30 GB. We will pay only for 30 GB. That means what, people? Here, the resources are always paid for what you use. Understood? That's called pay on use basis. These clouds are available on what basis, people? Pay on use. As much as you use, pay for it. Understood? Okay. But suppose, sir, if my business expands, and I want more data on my website, can I get the extension? Yes, people. If the blank space is available, you can ask GoDaddy, please make an agreement one more time. I am already having 30 GB space. Please add more 30 GB in it. That agreement will be signed by you and GoDaddy, people. Understood? Yes. And you will get additional 30 GB. It means, sir, anytime I can add the resources. Yes, people. And anytime, people, you can reduce the resources. Sir, it means what? You got 60 GB? Yes. But now business is not in good condition. You don't want that much space. You want to reduce. Okay, no problem. Make agreement with GoDaddy, signed by GoDaddy and by you to reduce the resources. Understood? People, tell me, anytime we can expand the resources. Please listen to me. Anytime we can expand the resources or we can reduce the resources. Can I tell that this is the elasticity? Yes. So here we can say that, people, pay on use basis. First one. Second, elasticity is available. That is expansion and contraction. Anytime we can expand the resources or we can reduce the resources. Understood? Yes. Now people, suppose this resources you want only for 1 year. So you will pay for a 1 year or you will pay for 10 years? Sir, 1 year. Suppose if you need only for 10 days, only 10 days, you will pay for a 1 year or for 10 days? Sir, 10 days, sir. Till the time we are using the service, I will pay. And if I'm not using the service, I will not pay. The best example, at your home, you have Dish TV or Tata Sky. The number of days for which you do the recharge, the service is available for that many days only. Once you discontinue, service can discontinue. Yes, sir. Are you getting my point of view? Yes, sir. So you mean to say that this service is available only when we want? Yes, people, and thereby it has a one more feature of on demand. Understood, sir? It's on demand service. Anytime we can quickly scale up or scale down the resources as per our need. Are you conceptually clear, people? Yes, sir. Now we are going for the theory. Please concentrate very carefully each and everything whatever I'm teaching right now. Please, people. Okay. Yes, sir. People, anything you want to draw from this or anything? You want to make any notes or anything from this? Say yes or no. No, sir, not needed. Okay, thank you. See this. They said that write down the characteristics of cloud computing. What question they had asked, sir? Sir, they had asked write down the characteristics of cloud computing. So by default, people, by default, we should presume to which cloud, sir? Tell me. Sir, public cloud, sir. Understood, my dear student? Yes. Okay, sir. See this, people. Okay, please respond here. Come on. First one, elasticity and scalability. Anytime we can scale up the resources or we scale down the resources. Whenever we want, we can increase the resources 30 GB to 60 GB. Anytime we can reduce from 60 GB to 30 GB or even 30 GB to 10 GB. Understood? Yes. So first one, it gives us the ability to expand or reduce the resources according to the specific service requirement. Yo-yo. Number two, people, pay per use. As much as you use the services, pay for it. Understood? See this. We pay these cloud services only when we use them, either for the short term or for a longer duration. Understood? Yes, sir. Third one, sir, on demand. When we want, we will have it. We do not require specific IT team or anything. When we need, it will be available. When we don't want, discontinue. Yes, yeah. Example, people, I want to give you. Suppose you are staying right now in a city area. Yes, sir. Okay. At your home, Tata Sky is there. Yes, sir. Suppose people, you went to village for 3 months. Would you like to do the recharge of your city Tata connection? No, sir. But will you do the recharge at your village? Yes, sir. And for 3 months, we will enjoy the service over there. So when and where you want the service will be available. See this. Because we invoke cloud services only when we need them, they are not the permanent part of our IT infrastructure. Because why? Example, sir. IPL. Are you interested in IPL matches, people? Have you seen IPL matches? Yes, sir. I will not ask your favorite team also. But tell me, people, IPL website is available throughout the year or IPL website is available. Website is available only during IPL time. So only during IPL time. It means what? They are not the permanent part of IT infrastructure. When we need them, we'll buy them. If we don't need, we'll discontinue. Serious. The significant advantage of cloud use is as opposed to internal IT service. If we have internal IT service, then obviously it's expensive and it's a part of our IT team. But here we can take the service as and when we want. If you don't want, discontinue here. Example, you are having your own car, then maintenance would be there. At least once in a week, you should take a little bit round also so that the engine and the other things will not be disturbed. But when we are using Ola and Uber, sir, when we want, we'll call them. If you don't want, we cancel the ride. See this. With the cloud services, there is no need to dedicate resources waiting to be used. Okay, sir. Resiliency. What is resiliency? Please write it down. Resiliency means recover from network error. if you face any type of network error, people, completely relaxed in case of resiliency. This cloud service will be available to you 24/7. Sir, example please. Suppose people from South California, you had seen the Google data center? Yes, of South California? Yes, sir. Suppose it got some technical issues. Nothing to worry. Google will provide the same services to you from their Australia cloud service. It means that they had created our data's multiple copy, yes, people, to provide you completely error-free services. Okay, sir, understood here. Same way, people, I want to bring to your notice one more thing, and you will be surprised of this thing, people. GoDaddy has already done that JK Shah Classes website is listed on the two different of its server. So if one server is having any technical issues from other servers, service will be provided to you. That is called as resiliency, recover from any kind of network error. Yes, sir. Example, I want to give you one more, people. While traveling, you had seen some movie on YouTube or some video song. Maybe there is a situation where the network get drops. Yes, but from the other data center, immediately file will be bought and bring it to you on your screen. Okay, sir. Resiliency of cloud service offers can completely isolate the failure of server. Means if there is a failure of server, let it be. Our service will not be disturbed. Our service will be continuously provided. Yes, storage resources from the cloud. Work is migrated to a different physical resources in the cloud with or without the awareness and intervention of user. Understood. And last one, people, do you think so on GoDaddy? I am the only person whose website is hosted? No, sir. There are the thousands of people, those who are sharing that environment, and thereby people. Last one is a multi-sharing. These public cloud services are often can host the cloud services for multiple users within the same infrastructure. Are you conceptually cleared? All my chartered still here? 100%. I would request you just recall and revise this thing. Just recall and revise this thing in a 2 minutes time so that I can explain you the next concept more perfectly. If you have any doubt, any queries, please note down, people, because at the last, I'm definitely going to talk to you on this concept. Elasticity and scalability, pay per use, on demand, resiliency, and multi tenancy. Revise the theory very fast, please, my charters. Done, charters? Yes, yes, sir. Moving ahead to the next concept now, people. Advantages of cloud computing. Again, they said any cloud, private, public, hybrid, community. No, sir, they had not said anything. So by default, this is a which cloud? Sir, public cloud. Yes, yeah, no, my public. See this first one, pervasive accessibility. You can access this cloud services from anywhere at any time by using internet. Only one thing it's needed is what? Sir, internet. Whether you are in India, Japan, Germany, Thailand, Philippines, or your favorite country, Australia, people, don't worry. JK Shah Classes website can be accessed from anytime and at anywhere. Understood? Yes, sir. Second thing, people, globalize the workforce. Nowadays, the people, those who are working in out of India, in my company, suppose my company is a multinational company. I'm having head office in Mumbai, that is in India. But I am operating my business in USA, UK, Thailand, Philippines. Can they do the work over there? Yes. Can they send me the data via this technology of cloud computing? And by sitting in my office, can I enjoy that work? Yes. So, sir, it globalized the workforce. It globalized the workforce. People worldwide can access the cloud with the internet connection. Third one, people, by default, when nothing is given, which cloud will we presume, private or public? Sir, public. Suppose people, if it's a public cloud, will I construct or other company will construct? Sir, other company will construct. Example, sir, GoDaddy will construct. Maybe Amazon Web Service will construct. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Do I require to spend on it? No, sir. When you don't need to spend for creating your own cloud, will it reduce your capital cost? Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Do I require 24/7 electricity? No. Cooling facility? No. IT professional? No. Website designer? No. Any software or any license? No, sir. Everything will be given by them. You just need to pay them. So it reduces my capital cost. Understood? Agreed, sir. Second, you do not require to buy anything that will minimize the maintenance as well as licensing software. I had explained you people licensing software what it means. Yes, sir. As there is no too much of non-premising computing resources, maintenance becomes simple. Updates and renewals of software system rely by the cloud service vendor. Everything will be done by him only. Believe me, people, public cloud is only one drawback. Is only one drawback of high risk. Data can be hacked by hacker at any time. But if you don't want to take a tension of entire your IT services now, Google this, boss, please give me your entire IT related services outsourced to me. And I'm ready to give this to GoDaddy. I can relax people. Understood? Yes, sir. See this. Improved flexibility. Why? Because if you are people, suppose using this cloud now, then it is very difficult to make any changes. But as the data is on the cloud, you update once and everyone will get that data. Example I want to give you. Suppose people, listen to me. Suppose people in your college, 10,000 student is there. Okay? Yes, sir. And suppose they had given printed timetable to everyone, printed physical copy to everyone. Yes. Suppose they want to make some changes in the timetable now. All copies are required to be re-given. Yes, sir. Or at least in every class I have to visit to tell them what is the update. Yes, sir. But suppose people, if your college is having website, on website, if they put revised timetable, will everyone get the update immediately? Yes. Do they require to go and tell each and everyone what is the updates we had done? No, sir. So it is possible to make fast changes in our work environment without any serious issue at stake. Understood? Yes, sir. Tell me, people, in a public cloud, only one company's data is there, or there is a multi-sharing? Sir, multi-sharing. Only one person's website is there, or sir, there are thousands of people can be there. Sir, thousands of people will be there. So cost will be there by one, or cost will be divided in 1,000. Sir, it will be divided in 1,000. So we can achieve the economies of scale. At low cost, we can enjoy the maximum benefit. I hope my charter is clear to you. Yes, sir. Series. Volume output and productivity can be increased even with the few systems and thereby reduce the cost per unit of project. Sir, understood. Next one. People tell me, as a chartered, your major concentration on your actual work or you want to improve your IT service? Sir, my actual work. Then let your IT work to be outsourced. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. In public cloud, do we outsource our IT work? Yes, sir. So that can I concentrate on my work properly? Yes, sir. Once again, I'm asking you same thing. You are doing business and you need IT service also, on which you will give highest importance. Sir, my business, sir, I am earning from them. So IT service, sir, let it be outsourced. Next one, people, streamline business process. Getting more work done in less time with less resources are possible. Understood? Yes. Now, Mukesh Ambani people is sitting in Mumbai. But you know, people, Mukesh Ambani is currently doing business in more than 112 countries. His business is spread in 112 countries. Do you think so? He has that much time that he can visit to each and every country to get the update? No, sir, not at all. He will don't have a time that much. But still, he is managing the business. How it is possible? Sir, in all 112 countries, work is getting done and that is submitted on the cloud, which can be accessed by Mukesh Ambani by sitting in Mumbai. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So that is people allows you to monitor your projects more effectively. Understood? Yes, sir. Last but not the least, people, tell me, you are Tell me, people, you want your own IT team or you want to outsource? Sir, outsource. If you outsource, do you require some IT professionals in your office? Not at all, sir. In JK Shah classes, people, we don't have any software or website design. We are completely outsourced these services. Only we provide them every week PDF. They upload it in timetable. Whenever result come, we provide them data. They upload on our website. It means is JK Shah sir required to spend tremendous training to their own staff about the IT? No, sir. Why we will spend? We only just need to give the data, and thereby last benefit which we receive is a less personal training is needed. Conceptually clear people all the advantages. Question comes very frequently in my charters, and this technology is a very currently highly utilized and demanded service. Sir, understood. Next one, people, is the drawbacks. Now I want every charter to give their 100% attention on drawbacks also. Please concentrate. Tell me, I said people, data can be shared between two or more computer. Yes or no? Yes, sir. With the internet, yes, sir. So if the internet is lost, people, connection is lost, everything will be stopped. Yes, sir. The first drawback which we have is what, sir? Sir, internet connection. If the internet connection will not be there, cloud computing cannot be done. If you do not have internet connection in your phone, can you access JK Shah classes website? No, sir. Can you access your email? No. Can you send or can you receive the data on WhatsApp? No, sir. So for using every cloud services, first thing people which we needed is what? Sir, internet. Second, people, as I said, security is a major concern. Hackers can hack the data at any point of time. Sir, again, second biggest risk. Yes, people. Third one, major problem is of scalability. What is that? Sir, scalability. Sir, you explained as scalability. Again, I'm explaining. Concentrate, please. My charters, concentrate. Suppose people, this is the cloud service of GoDaddy. Yes or no? Yes. You purchased how much? Sir, purchase 30 GB. Agree? Yes. Immediately you called and tell them, bro, I need more 100 GB. Will they increase? Yes or no? Yes, sir, they will increase. Within 10 minutes, you called them again and said that I don't want this 100 GB. I'm happy with 30 GB. Will they entertain you like this? No, sir. So what you are doing, sir? Purchase 30, called 100, reduce 100. No, sir. So that is quickly scale up and scale down. It's not available every time. Sir, not understood. Small example, people. Suppose you subscribed your Tata Sky, okay, for 1 month. Then at least for a 1 month you have to use that service. Yes or no? Can you discontinue your service? No, sir. It means what? Sir, I can add the channel or I can reduce the channel. That option is given to me, but for number of days for which this service is taken cannot be quickly scale up and scale down every time, as you are not monitoring it. Understood? Okay, sir. Say this. Although cloud computing supports scalability, that is quickly scaling up and scaling down the computing resources depending upon the need, it does not permit to the control these resources as these are not owned by the user. Okay. Second major thing, suppose people, GoDaddy has created the cloud of 10,000 GB. How much? So 10,000 GB. Agree? Suppose people, the whole cloud is full. Whole cloud is full. Okay. You got this much space, 20 GB. Yes, sir. I had already purchased 20 GB, and now the whole cloud is what? Sir, it is full. Can I ask him to give me more 30 GB space? Sir, you can ask him, but he will not give. Why? Because, sir, availability is not available. If space would be available, they will give it to me. But if not available, then, sir, not understood. One more example, please. Suppose people, in a one building, 10 flats are there. Okay? Yes. You purchased a one flat. How many remain? 9. Sir, 9 remain. Yes or no? Yes, sir, 9 remain. Suppose builder sold all 9 flats. Can you ask builder to give me one more flat over there? So not possible. Same thing is given people. Depending upon the cloud vendor, ayo. Depending upon the cloud vendor or provider, customer may face the restriction on availability. So first one people over here, scalability issue. Second is availability issue. Are you conceptually clear with this? 100%. Last point people, a very important because fully technical. Sir, what is that? See this. Suppose people, you had already purchased this 100 GB space on GoDaddy. You purchased on what? GoDaddy, okay? And now people, GoDaddy's cloud is full. GoDaddy's cloud is what people? Sir, it's full. So you ask GoDaddy to give me extra space on a cloud. Will GoDaddy able to give? Sir, no. Why? Sir, GoDaddy's cloud is already full. But you don't need space. Yes. So you went to people, next person. Sir, who? Amazon Web Services. Okay. Yes, sir. And you stored data over there, people, on Amazon. You ask Amazon Web Service to provide you 100 GB more because you need 100 GB more. Yes. So you purchased on Amazon Web Service. Okay. Now, people, for providing services, you want this both the data. You want this data to be also there and this 100 GB data also to be there. Do you think so? This both will cooperate with each other? No, sir. They will not cooperate. Some data is kept on one cloud and some data if you keep on another cloud, both cloud will not be able to provide the services together to you. The reason, can you please tell us? Suppose on Amazon Web Service people, if virus attack happens, what happens? Virus attack. And if these are joined over here, do you think so this virus can affect to this GoDaddy server also? Yes, sir. If GoDaddy got virus infection, will it affect to Amazon Web Service if they are sharing common services then? Yes, sir. That is called as interoperability. Between two cloud, there may not be a common service which can be shared with each other. So either you need to discontinue with GoDaddy. GoDaddy will not refund your money. Major issue. It's a costly resource. And on Amazon Web Service, you will purchase the resources as much as you need. So there is a restriction, people. Let's see the last restriction very carefully. See this. Interoperability, ability of two or more applications that are required to support a business need. Means if you want to provide services to consumer, you require that both the applications, okay, to work together by sharing the data and other business related resources is an E2, wherein all the applications may not reside with single cloud vendor. Means some application you have with Amazon Web Service, some with GoDaddy. They may not cooperate with each other people and you can't provide the services. So first one, internet connectivity. Second, security. Third, scalability. Fourth, sir, availability. And fifth, sir, you said interoperability. These are the 5 major drawbacks of cloud computing. What are the 5 major drawbacks of cloud computing? Can you please repeat my all charters? The number 1, sir, internet if lost, everything is lost. Second one, sir, security would be a major concern. Third one, sir, scalability, not available every time. Sir, availability, you cannot have the availability every time. And last one, sir, interoperability. If two applications are stored on 2 different cloud, then they do not cooperate with each other. Understood? Yes, sir, fully. This is something people IT subject which demands attention. If attention is given completely, you will get everything done clearly. If attention is not given, everything is waste. Am I very clear to all? 100%. Giving you people 2 minutes my charter to revise this drawbacks. Then I will explain you private, public, hybrid, and community cloud. For this whole, please refer these answers very carefully. Please, my chartered. Once again, I'm explaining people last point, that is interoperability. It means what, people? Some application you kept on one cloud, but that cloud do not have the space. Now you need to buy from another cloud some services. Yes, sir. Example, suppose at your home, you want to prepare, say for example, palak paneer. Okay, so you want palak paneer to be there, but the problem is that the paneer is over from Amul. Only one packet Amul paneer is available. Would you like to purchase the paneer from other brand? Yes or no? Yes. And suppose people, if both is having a different taste, then it will completely disturb your late evening dinner properly. Yes or no? Same over here. Some data you kept on Amazon Web Service, some data you kept on the GoDaddy. They do not cooperate with each other, and consumer will not get the service. So please, people, revise this very quick, very fast. We'll start with the private public cloud then. Yes, my dear charters, done, people? Everyone? Yes, sir, done. Moving right now to the next concept. People, this answer is required to be having a writing practice. Yesterday, just like people, you did the writing practice for that answer, virtualization. Today, you will do, people, writing practice of grid computing and this one also. Okay, sir. See this. Types of cloud. How many types of cloud we have, people? 4. Number 1, private. Number 2, public. Number 3, sir, hybrid. And number 4, sir, community. Yes or no? Yes. First, people, by default, we will always consider which cloud? Sir, public cloud. So let's see, people, explanation of public cloud right now in front of us. Stay energetic. Stay connected to me. Come on, people. See this. This environment can be used by general public because public cloud is available to all the public. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Further, people, this includes this includes the corporations and other types of organizations. Typically, the public clouds are administered by third party. Amazon Web Service provider, GoDaddy, this kind of people, third parties manages this cloud services. Okay, over the internet, and services are offered on what, people? Pay per use. As much as you use, pay for it on that basis. These are also called as what, people? Sir, these are also called as providers cloud because somebody else is providing services to me, sir. Public cloud consists of the users from all over the world. Suppose, people, you purchase the service of Amazon Web Service. You don't know where is the Amazon cloud. Yes, sir. So here the customers that consist of all over the world, wherein the user can simply purchase the resources. What you did? The 30 GB resources I purchased from 10,000 GB. Yes, sir. The user can simply purchase the resources on a hourly basis also and work with the resources which are available with the cloud service provider. Yes, sir. Understood. What are the characteristics, people? It is highly scalable. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Because public clouds are very giant in size, people. You purchase 30 GB, you want to additional purchase 30 GB, anytime you can do scaling up. Understood? Yes, sir. Public clouds are large in number and the service provider makes sure that all requests are granted. Whatever you want, take it. Number two, highly available. Why? So there are n number of companies, people, those who are providing the public cloud services. You can search over the internet, people, public cloud service provider. You will get thousands and thousands of companies, people, nowadays. Many companies enter in this business. It is highly available because anybody from any part of the world can access the public cloud with the proper permission. Yes, sir. Third one, you are paying for the full cloud or only for the resources which you use? Sir, only for the resources which we use. That means what? Sir, it's purely affordable. This cloud can be affordable as we purely go for what? Sir, pay per use basis. Hence, user has to pay only for what he or she is using. Understood? Yes, sir. Next, sir, less secured. Sir, what it means? These clouds are less secure because many people are occupying the space over there. Yet, chances of attack of hackers, virus is always there because this is the public cloud. Anyone can enter. Suppose if it is your bungalow, then can unknown person enter in your bungalow? No. But in your apartment, sir, many people are entering also. See this. Since it is offered by a third party, they have the full control over the cloud. The public cloud is less secured, okay, out of all the models. So private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. Most dangerous one is a public cloud in form of security issue. Understood? Yes, sir. Fully understood. Next one, people, SLA. Now, what is SLA? SLA refers to service level agreement. What I said, people? Service level agreement. Sir, what is this service level agreement? See this agreement between service provider and service receiver. Sir, who is the receiver? You people. Who is the service provider? Sir, GoDaddy. Understood? Yes, sir. Full understood. So, the agreement which is signed between the service provider and the service receiver is people called as SLA, service level agreement. Are you conceptually clear about this thing? Yes, sir. We are conceptually clear about this. Agree? Say this. Stringent means very strict, very strong. Okay. Stringent SLA. As a service provider's business reputation and customer strength are totally dependent on the cloud service, they follow SLA strictly and violations are avoided. Understood? Yes, sir. Fully clear? Yes. Advantages, please, people, concentrate. Advantages of public cloud. First one, it is available with affordable cost. Yes or no? Yes, sir, you explained because we use whatever we use, we need to pay for that only, not for the full cloud. Second, it is highly scalable. Anytime we can quickly scale up the resources or we can scale down the resources as per our choice. Third one, sir, we do not require to establish infrastructure. Yes or no? Because if it is a private cloud, then it is my own infrastructure. But if it is a public cloud, I don't need to create the infrastructure. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Yes. To take the services of Ola and Uber, do you purchase Ola or Uber? No, sir. Do you purchase car for that? No, sir. We can simply use that resources. So that will be cost will be bear by sir that person, not by me. So here cost will bear by sir GoDaddy, Amazon. I will to pay only for the services which I am using. Next one, strict SLA is followed. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Because there is a risk is high, so I will tell to GoDaddy. So listen, please. I tell to GoDaddy that GoDaddy, if my data is lost because of virus attack or anything, I will charge 400 crore rupees penalty to you. How much? Sir, 400 crore. Yes. Now tell me, people, by applying your brain, what GoDaddy will prefer? Giving me 400 crore rupees in case data loss, or he will spend at least 40 crore rupees to make his security best. So second option is good. 40 crore rupees to be spent and make the security best. But strict, very strict SLA is needed. Okay, sir. And one more advantage is that there is no limit people on the number of people, those who join this. Understood? So good number of people can be occupied, and that is an advantage we really have. Am I very clear, all my dear students? Yes, sir. Moving to the people second side, that is the limitations of public cloud. Now, public cloud is having only two issues. One, hackers can hack the data at any time. Yes, sir. So security would be a major issue. And if hacker hack the data, then some of my personal file can be made publicly available. Yes, sir. So it affects privacy also. So it affects two things. Number one, security. Number two, privacy. Number one, security. Number two, privacy. Number one, security. Number two, people, privacy. Am I very clear to all my charters? Yes. Yes. Moving to the next concept of what people? Private cloud. Now, private cloud's best example is what people? Sir, you had already given so many examples like Google, private cloud, Facebook, private cloud. Yes, sir. Even you said Microsoft having its own private cloud. Sir, you also gave the example, okay, like Adobe, it's having their own private cloud. Okay, many companies, people, many companies are there, those who are having their own private cloud. Example, Apple iCloud is also example of what? Sir, private cloud only. Yes, my dear student, it is private cloud only. Are you conceptually cleared, my chartered? Say yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Okay. See this. This cloud computing environment resides within the boundary of an organization. It means what? If you create your private cloud, where it will be? Sir, it will be in my office only. Google has created its private cloud. Yes, yeah, no. Where it is? Sir, it is in the Google premises only. So, the private cloud, this cloud environment resides within the boundary of an organization and is used exclusively. Exclusively means only for one purpose of the organization's benefit. If it is public cloud, it can be used by many. But if it is private, then sir, it will be exclusively for you. Yes, yeah. Arey, tell me, people, if your father has constructed a bungalow for you, it is exclusively only for your family. Yes, yeah, no. Or you will ask outsiders, everyone to come and stay over there. No, sir. We will only stay. Yes, yes. See this. These are also called as what, people? Internal cloud. Private clouds are also known as what, people? Internal cloud. Private cloud can be managed by two people. Can be managed by how many people? Two. One, by me itself. Okay. And second, I can give it to some third party to manage. So not understood. Suppose, people, it is your private car. It is your private car. Can you drive your own car everywhere? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Or can you keep a driver also? Yes. But in both the case, it will remain your car only, na? Yes, sir. So, private cloud can either be private to the organization, yes, sir, or can be managed by single organization. Okay, that is on-premise private cloud and can be managed by third party called as outsourced private cloud. So on-premise private cloud and outsourced private cloud. Am I very clear to everyone? Is my chartered? Are you there with me? Say yes. Yes, sir. 10 marks. Yes, sir. Okay. Just a second. Next one. It is built by preliminary by our own IT department. So our IT department built this. So obviously, people, do we require to bear the cost of this? Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. We have to bear the cost. Now, what are the characteristics of private cloud? What are the characteristics of private cloud? People, if it is your bungalow, don't you think it is more secure as compared to purchasing apartment in a building? Yes, sir. So first one, people, the very important benefit which we have in form of private cloud is what? Highly secured. Public cloud, sir, very less secure. Private cloud, Sir, high secured. Are you there with me, my charters? Say yes or no. Yes, sir. Please. 10 marks. Every time when you raise your hand, both the hand, 20 marks. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, people now. So this. The private cloud is secured as it is owned and managed by the organization itself. Hence, there is the least chance of the data is getting leaked out. Okay. Second, as it is people completely in your premises, can you maintain the complete control over it? Yes, sir. If it is in my premise, you can maintain 100% control on it. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. See this. Since the private cloud is managed by the organization itself, there is no need for the organization to rely on anybody. You only control. Google maintain its own security. Yes, sir. And last one, people, is a weak service level agreement. See this, people. I will give you very simple example. Okay. When we are at our home, and we are at our auntie's home or some relative's home, where we behave very decently, sir, when we are at others' home. What happens at our home? Sir, can be thrown everything in the every corner of the home. Then mama gives the very superior words to us. Yes, yeah, no. Same way. Suppose people, if it is my private cloud, see this Google is still maintaining high security, it is admirable. It is valuable. But if it is my cloud, do you think so? I will show my iCard to anyone. Had you seen your college principal showing iCard to watchman that yes, I am the principal of this college, allow me? Sir, never, sir. Same way over here, people. That when it is a private cloud, now people, service level agreement is generally weak because we are only managing the security. So when we are managing the security, do we need to follow each and every rules and regulations very strictly? No. But when my data is with other, I want those people to maintain my data very perfectly. Then it will be strict SLA. Are you clear with this? In old premises, loose SLA. Sir, understood. Advantages. Server utilization would be extraordinary. Yes, sir. If I am constructing the bungalow, I will make sure that every inch of that land should be completely and perfectly utilized. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Second thing, it reduces the operation cost. Sir, how it reduce the operation cost, sir? Let me give you a very simple example, people. Operation cost means recurring cost. Operation means which cost, people? Recurring. Now take my example very seriously. Take my example very seriously. First one, people, you are having own car. You are having what? Own car. And second, you take the service of Ola. Okay? Agree? First one, having own car. And second one, Ola. Tell me, people, purchase cost will be incurred in what? Purchase cost, sir, it will be in own car. But there will be no purchase cost, people, in Ola. Yes or no? Agree? Yes. Suppose, people, you are having your own car, okay, and it's a petrol car, diesel car, whatever may be. And suppose if you want to travel by car, okay, generally, people, your fuel charges are very less as compared to Ola. Yes or no? Yes. Example I want to give you. Suppose you want to travel 15 kilometers. You want to travel how much? 15 kilometers. Your car gives 15 average. When 1 liter it goes to 15 kilometers. Can I say that it will charge 80 rupees to you? Yes. But people for going 15 kilometers through Ola, they will charge at most 200 or even sometimes 300 rupees to you. Yes, Kiran? Yes. So try to understand what I want to figure out over here. If it is my private cloud, own cloud is what? Own car is the example of what? Private cloud. In private cloud, I have investment cost, but my administration cost is very less. Do you agree with me? On the other side, Ola is the example of public cloud. Yes. Here, people, I will not have my investment cost. I don't want to make any investment over there. But my administrative cost would be little bit high because they will charge me for each and everything. I hope it's conceptually clear to all my charters what I want to say. Sir, if it is my private cloud, investment cost will be high. Yes. Administration cost will be low. Yes. Sir, if it is a public cloud, no investment cost, but administration cost is little bit high as compared to others. Understood? Okay, sir. Then it provides very high level of security and privacy. Sir, it's a private cloud, 100% safety and security, but major problem is only one people. As compared to GoDaddy, as compared to Amazon Web Service people, private clouds are small in size. Example people, would you like to construct your bungalow of 80 floor? No, sir. But generally, builder consists the building of 80 floors. Yes, sir. It means what? Private cloud are small in size, but public clouds are large in size. Understood? Yes, sir. Today, lot of technology, sir. One by one, it is going in the brain. Yes, my dear student. Limitation is two. Private cloud. Tremendous cost is involved for setting up. Yes, you know. 24 by electricity, 24 by cooling facility, 24 by security people. Yes. So IT team of organization would have to invest separately people. So one major drawback is demands high investment. High investment. And second thing people, they have loose SLA. They have what people? Loose SLA. Am I very clear to all my charters? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Agree. Okay. People, when I explain you that when my full private cloud is used, private cloud is completely over. And for a temporary period, people, if I want to store the data on public cloud, so combination of private cloud and public cloud will be known as what? Sir, hybrid cloud. First, we will use which cloud? So obviously our own cloud, sir. So private. Once the private is full, we'll go to public. Yes, yeah, no? Sir, for merits and demerits, we'll explain you. Don't worry, relax. See this. This is the combination of both. At least one private, that is internal, and at least one public, that is external, or also called as provider's cloud. Yes, sir. The usual method of using the hybrid cloud is to have private cloud initially. First, we will use private cloud, and later on, for additional resources, we can use public cloud. Agree? Yes. Hybrid cloud can be regarded as what? Private cloud extended to public. Means private cloud we used what full. Now we are going on public. But remember, for a temporary period, not permanently. Okay. Seriously. Aims to utilizing the power of public cloud by retaining the properties of private cloud. Okay, sir. Now, tell me, private cloud is scalable? No, private cloud is not scalable. Why? Because it is constructed and they are small in size. Okay, but public cloud is such scalable. If we have 10 GB, we can increase 10 GB, we can increase 30 GB, we can increase 100 GB. So scalability is available with what? So scalability is available with the private cloud or public cloud? Sir, with public cloud. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. See this. The hybrid cloud has the property of public cloud with private cloud environment. As public cloud is scalable, hybrid cloud is also scalable. Now private cloud is fully secured. Yes, sir. Public cloud, sir, less secured. Full secured, less secured. Divide by 2. Partially secured. Understood? Which cloud would be high secured? Sir, private. See this, people. The private cloud is considered as secured and public cloud has the risk of security breach. These clouds are thus called as partly secured. Third one. In private cloud, do we have a loose SLA? Yes or no? Yes, sir. In private cloud, we have loose SLA. And in case of public cloud, people, strict SLA. Same we will write it down. Stringent, strict SLA. Overall SLA are more stringent than private cloud and might be as per the public cloud service provider. The only most difficult task people over here is a complex cloud management. You are keeping some data on private cloud, some data on public cloud. Suppose people, you kept some very important data on a public cloud. There is a chances that public cloud can be hacked at any time. Yes, sir. So you need to be very clever people while taking this decision that which data should I keep on private cloud and which data should I keep on public cloud. Am I very clear to all my charters? And that's called complex cloud management. Agree? Yes, sir. The advantages of hybrid cloud are, first one, is it scalable? Yes. More better security as compared to public cloud? Yes, sir. Because in public cloud we are having maximum risk, but here we are using what? Private plus public. So the data which you want to make tremendous secure, you will keep it on private. The data which is general in nature, keep it on public. Understood? Okay, sir. Second, limitations are first one, security feature. It is having certain data on private and certain data on public. The data which is on public is having the risk, yes or no? Yes, sir. And last one, people, is a complex to manage. It is very difficult to manage this kind of cloud. Agree? Because the data which you need to keep on the private cloud, if you keep on the public cloud, that will create disaster. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. Last one, people, draw that diagram of government organization over here. No? Okay, Government of India. Then I gave RBI. Yes. Then I gave the example of SEBI. Then I gave the example, people, of ED. And we took the example of income tax. Yes, yeah. Yes. Called as which cloud, people? So this one will be called it as a community cloud. Agree? Serious. Community cloud. The community cloud is a cloud infrastructure that is provisioned. Once again, I just yes. Serious. Community cloud is provisioned for exclusive use by the specific community of consumers. Only limited consumers will be allowed. We will not allow the outsiders. Are you getting my point of view? Example, I want to tell you, people. Before, if you refer, before independence or before civilization, same community people used to stay in a group so that their rights will be protected and they will not feel and as any dangerous. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Serious. It may be owned, managed, and operated by one or more organizations in the community. That cloud can be managed by RBI, can be managed by income tax, can be managed by ED, or all of them. In this, a private cloud is shared between several organizations. Cloud is private, but it will be shared by different organizations. This model is suitable for the organization that cannot afford private cloud and cannot trust people to keep the data on public cloud. So private cloud can't handle it. Public cloud can't bear it. So private cloud, people, is very costly. So I can't afford it. And on public cloud, I can't keep the data because it's risky. So I want private public combined. And that is called as what over here, sir? Community. Sir, what is the difference between hybrid and community? My organization, Jigar Jyoti company, okay? Jigar Jyoti company is having its own private cloud and also not keeping the data on public cloud. Same company is using two cloud, private and public. Then it is called as hybrid cloud. Understood? But multiple companies combining their resources and using one cloud. And outsiders are not allowed. Very important one, outsiders are not allowed. Then it is called as a community cloud. Understood the difference between these two people? Agree? Yes, sir. See this. What are the characteristics of community cloud? Sir, first one, collaborative. If there is only single company, we cannot have community cloud. But if there is more than one company is there, two or more companies come together, they can form a one cloud only for their use. Outsiders are not allowed. Then community cloud can be formed. So it's purely collaborative in nature. See this. No single company has a full control over the whole cloud, but better cooperation provides a better result. Second, partially secured. Everyone people is responsible for their own security. How, sir? Suppose people in this RBI fail to maintain the security and hacker hack the RBI cloud. Okay. Same time people they can hack the SEBI, ED and income tax also. So everyone is responsible for their own security. Understood? If one got affected, then others may have to bear the loss. If community clouds, where few organizations share the cloud, so there is a possibility that data can be leaked from one organization to another, though it is safe from the external world, but still there is a chance that the data can be shared from one to another. That also you have to protect. Plus external risk is also there. Okay, sir. Last but not the least, the advantage side I am telling you people is a cost effective. Suppose people, the entire construction and maintenance of this cloud is costing 1 crore rupees. Okay. Then suppose if they have a private cloud, then everyone has to bear that 1 crore rupees cost individually. Yes, or no? Yes. But if the 4 people comes together, can I say that the cost is divided 20 lakhs per organization? Yes. And even the cost would be 1 crore, but now they will share that cost, and that's the advantage given over here, people, as a cost effective. As a complete cloud is being shared by the several organizations or community, not only responsibility gets shared, but the community cloud becomes cost effective too. Concept clear, people? Yes, sir. Advantages, sir, it is a low cost private cloud. Everyone enjoys the benefit of private cloud at a low cost. Yes. Second, sir, it is collaborative work. Everyone works together in a one single cloud. So sharing the responsibility, everyone is responsible for their own security, sir. And it is better than public cloud, because if we keep data on public cloud, then it's a tremendous risky. But at least community cloud gives us the benefit to enjoy high security. Yes, Yanu? Yes, sir. Limitations, people. Autonomy of organization is lost. One cannot manage the whole cloud. Everyone will play the role. Second, security feature is not as good as like private cloud, because in private cloud you are 100% secure. In community cloud, if data got leaked from one, may it will affect the others. Understood, sir? And last but not the least, people, it is not suitable the cases where there is no collaboration. So if number of peoples are not there, if not, we are having more than one organization, then we cannot have community cloud. So altogether, people, cloud computing, we learn 4 cloud: private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. And my dear student, my dear charters, let me tell you one thing very clearly. Please, my charters, take this note in your brain that these concepts are extremely important for your exams. You cannot keep this question even pending for a minute also. Am I very clear to all? Yes. Okay. Now, in your notebook, in your notes, people, just see that whatever we had done, and whatever is pending. Okay. So I think so we had started with question number 6. Till question number 1 to 5 is pending. Check it out in your book, people. Question number 6, had you marked? See this. So people, when we are meeting in the next lecture, I am expecting everyone to come with 100% preparation of whatever we had done. In our next lecture, we will finish the balance question, and that people will make our chapter number 4 complete from our end. Same I am expecting from you, my charters. Don't wait for your foundation results to be out and then you will start preparation. Start preparing. Start preparing. It will helpful to you in both the cases. Am I very clear to you? Is anyone having any doubt, wants to ask anything?